Now, as for the men, they're on a 10-day break after the big win over Western Kentucky. The team has gone through a lot of changes, and we're finally getting to see an idea of what Dana Ford's vision for the program is. I sat down with the tallest bear of the group to get his perspective on his first year taking the court. This season marks a big transition year for Bears basketball.
When you talk about only having 3 returning lettermen, and then on top of that, when you talk about everybody dealing with me for the first time, there's not a lot of leadership in our locker room, not in a bad way. It's just no one knows what to expect.
A new head coach means a whole new system for the team to learn. And for freshman center Darian Scott, that presents an added challenge to his first year on the court.
Yeah, it's really tough. I mean, it's like relearning everything you just learned the redshirt year. So it's like, yeah, I got better as a player, but as a teammate, you know, we got to learn the plays. You got to learn how he wants you to play defense. And it's another year of just learning.
Scott redshirted his freshman year, taking time to learn about the team, the system, and the coaching staff. But when it came time to finally put what he learned into action, he was surrounded by new team members, a new system, and most of all, a new head coach.
I'm still trying to earn Ford's trust, but I'll get there eventually.
The transition hasn't been easy for Scott, but like his teammates, he's embraced the change and is already contributing for the Bears. He saw 9 minutes of action in the opener against Oral Roberts and has been on the court in almost every game since, including 4 rebounds against USC.
It's hard just being, like you said, just last year, a freshman, he was a red shirt, then coming with another new staff, so it's hard. But I mean, I think once he gains some more confidence just by practicing more minutes, then I think he could be an impact player on this team.
He shows flashes of improvement, but he's just a freshman, and like you made a great point, he's a freshman all over again. And typically it takes bigger guys a lot longer time to grow than it does a smaller player.
Though for a guy who went from Las Vegas to Springfield, big change in culture is nothing new to Scott.
It was crazy at first. I mean, I was used to being able to go to restaurants anytime I wanted, but now everything closes at like 10 here, so it's probably the hardest thing for me.
But he brought a little Las Vegas with him to Missouri State. Scott plans to major in entertainment management, which would set him up perfectly for a return to the Vegas scene.
A lot of people from Vegas told me that major was a good one to get into if I want to move back home and get into something like that if basketball doesn't work out, so that's my backup plan.
Until then, though, he'll keep focusing on helping entertain the crowds in JQH instead.